Richard Wiseman, and you're watching Wiseman Goes Wild. This weekend we're in the Sussex Countryside, we're at Fair Oak Farm, and we're going to do a bit of cooking. So today we're going to be doing a bit of foraging, and I'm going to cook this fella's mum. So anyway, we've had a few complaints from a few people about swearing in episodes, so the following words will be not in this episode. There's a lot of lovely buildings on the farm. This is an old shed or an old barn. It's beautiful. It's absolutely fantastic. But anyway, we're going to go off and do some foraging, find some food so we can get cooking. Spring's a great time because that's when everything starts growing. As you can see down here, we've got some stinging nettles. They make a great soup if we had some sort of stuff. We've got elderflowers over here. Unfortunately, it's a little bit early in the season to sort of go picking. You can see a few of them on there, but we won't be able to use those this time. So what we're doing, we're looking for something basically to sort of cook up, and this is what I'm really looking for, is actually goose grass, or gooseweed as some people call it. This stuff, if you feed it, it's actually quite hard and quite sort of sticky, but when you actually cook it up and take it apart, it's got quite a good flavour, and it loses all its stickiness too. So we'll boil that up and see what we can do with that. That ought to be enough. Just found this, not sure what it is. It actually tastes a lot like parsley, but I've got a book back at the van, so I'll have a look and see if it's edible. If it is, we'll cook something with it. So I haven't got my fishing rod today, but in future episodes we'll get it out, we'll whip it out and have a fish, and I'll cook a bit of fish for you. So anyway, I've got my foraged ingredients. I've got what we think is parsley. I'm going to check that up, and our goose grass. Let's get back to the van and get cooking. So what we're going to do with the goose grass is we're going to blanch it to get rid of the stickiness, and then we're going to cook it up with some garlic, some shallots, and some olive oil and butter, and put it on a bit of bread or rivita. A really tasty dish, really lovely. Wiseman Goes Wild is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Woo!
What's on the menu, Mr. Wiseman?
What's on the menu? Goose grass and rivita, and a 1.5 foot burger. It's a big fun knife, but I have to admit, it's not the most practical thing in the world. Okay, so we've got everything sorted. We've got all the ingredients here. First of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to blanch the goose grass in boiling water. The reason we're doing that is to get rid of the stickiness of the goose grass. Actually comes out with quite a nice mange tout type flavour. Looks a bit like spinach, so we'll leave that in there for the time being. And whilst that's blanching, I'm going to get some olive oil in the pan, a nice knob of butter, and we're going to fry up some important ingredients: some garlic, some shallot, and some chillies. So we'll just let it sizzle away for a few minutes. There's just something about the smell of garlic, butter, onions and chillies together. Just love the smell, it's just great. That's now lost its sticky texture. So effectively we've melted the the little hooks and the barbs on it. I think it's got a slight kind of mange tout taste. People have different ideas. Now, drain that, we're going to add the goose grass and mix it in. We'll mix that around. That's all nicely mixed in, so I'm going to grab a couple of rye beaters. Might even add a bit more oil to that actually. Now we'll just put this onto the rye beaters. Let's get the gas off.
There's more fat in my fingers than that saying something. I shouldn't do anything well. Me too.
And there we have cooked goose grass on rye beaters. Now for the taste. That's actually really nice. Cool. So here we go. Now you try it. Now gonna make. I'm now gonna make a fire to cook my burger.
Maybe there was a fourth opening you weren't aware of. Or maybe it was...
Alright, we've got the fire going. I'm just going to let it burn down a little bit and then we'll get on with cooking the burger. Okay, it's time for the 1.5 foot burger. I've just been cooking the bread in the van, so here we are. Just to prove that it is going to be 1.5 foot. Got a tape measure. I'll take that out. Here we are, 1 foot. Or just fire shy of 1.5 foot. 1 foot. So 16 inches in total, so close enough. We'll get on cooking. About to start the giant burger, so I'm chopping up the onions to go on it. It's got to be fried onions, hasn't it? Okay, so I've got the lettuce and tomatoes ready, the onions are on the heat, so let's get the burger built. I'm going to use some mince, yeah, just going to keep it plain mince. Let's get that open. Get the bottom off. It's actually got some structural integrity already, so all I'm going to do is just probably flatten it out. Probably need a couple in there. There's no point sort of putting it in a bowl or anything like that, but we needed quite a big surface to kind of do it. So there we are. There's both our meats. Put them together. Now we're just going to do that. See, it's all held together quite nicely. Okay.
They are lovely.
We've got one massive, nice, fantastic burger pate. What I'd like to do is now we'll bring that in the edges slightly. We'll get this. I picked this up the other day. It's a great little tool. I think you're supposed to use it for cooking fish. You can use it for cooking burgers as well.
Where's the seasoning?
I'll put the seasoning on in a minute, Birdie.
Okay. Well.
Now to wash my hands. Remember, always wash your hands after eating raw meat. beef's so much better when you've actually got salt and pepper on it. When you season it, it adds so much flavour to it. Same with steaks, same with mince. Good bit of salt. Really helps the flavour and brings it out. The beauty of having it in this kind of fish grill is it makes it easier to sort of turn over and helps keep the structure and integrity for when we do actually put it in the in the bun, in the massive bun we have. So now, if I turn it over, like that, look at that. Oh, fantastic! That's a lovely, nice looking bit of meat. I'm really pleased with that, actually. You can probably tell. Right. Cutting open the burger bun, or the bit of bread. I'm hoping, because it's quite thin, I don't sort of mess it up. Got to be careful. It seems to be working at the moment. Really? It's good. It's brilliant having a sharp knife. It really helps out. Brilliant! Fantastic.
These are pretty warm.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it was still really wet right now, but it was really
That looks incredible. So at the present moment, we've got the burger cooking, the bread's cut, the onions are on, I've got a beer, the salad's done. All fantastic. My producer Dan's just come up with a great idea. We're going to put a bit of bacon on it as well. So here we go. Yeah, this is a vegetarian-friendly dish. It's no meat at all. It's just basically suitable for vegetarians too. Yeah. We've got the bacon on now, so we'll just turn it over, let it cook through the other way around.
Yeah, near the arch.
It's cooking nicely, so I'm now going to put some cheese on. The interesting thing will be transferring this to the bun. I haven't quite figured out that one yet. So we want to get that onto here. It's a big pile of meat. I don't know how strong it's going to hold together. So I think we'll try like this. Let's get that on there like that. Oh. Get that off. Put it on the table. There we are. And now to garnish. Tomatoes. Lettuce. There we are.
The sunshine comes down there, it evaporates the bottom.
And that is a 1.5 foot burger. Right, now to try it. Jesus Christ, that's good. Excellent. I'll chop it up. Great thing is now we've got it, we can actually cut it up and actually put it into portions, and we can share it out amongst everyone. Jesus Christ, look at that. How good does that look? So that's it. This lady survived another day. Well, that's it for today. You've seen me cook a giant burger and do some foraging and cooking with some goose grass. Till next time, stay wild.
Mr. Wiseman is ready on set for you. He's washed and ready to go.
So I haven't got my fishing rod today, so I can't do any fishing. But in the future, I'll bring it along so I can whip it out. Oh, I can't again. Rock and roll, motherfucker.
Are you internet sensation Richard Wiseman?
Yeah, that's me.
You're shit.